All right. Welcome everybody to the Speaking Mastermind. I am Noelle Peterson, Journey Navigator, here to help you guys have a great time and make some steps in speaking today. We are going to play a game. Jeff is going to find this familiar, but he will still participate with a big smile, I'm sure. We're going to do questions only. If you've seen Whose Line Is It Anyway? We're going to try to do this virtually. And Jeff and Wendy, you willing to be my first participants?
Sure.
You guys know how to play?
Yep.
I'll figure it out.
All right. So Wendy, you can only speak in questions.
Okay.
So it's just you and Jeff having a conversation. Everything has to be a question. And when you goof up, we're going to pass it over to Todd.
Oh, good.
All right, Jeff,
Well,
take it away.
How are you, Wendy?
How are you, Jeff?
I'm already out. Yeah.
All right.
That was quick.
I
So-
wasn't out that last time this quick, but I am today.
All right, we'll keep going. Todd and Wendy, go for it.
Okay, so I'm answering that question.
You can ask
my-
any question you want.
I can ask any question I want.
Yep.
Okay. Wendy, sounds like you've had a busy day. Has it been productive?
Is the sky blue?
Is the ocean blue?
Do the waves move?
Does the waves not move where you're at?
Only. And I got. Damn it. Okay, I'm out.
All right, Ted, you ready?
I guess so. The answers don't have to make any sense.
They do not.
Okay.
All right, ask whatever you'd like, Ted.
What's your favorite color?
I'd have to say it's like the waves in the ocean and they move like you're moving right now and I'm out and I'm just still
Yeah.
talking.
That goes. All right, Sue, are you ready? Gonna give it a shot? You have to go off mute if you're able.
Oh, I asked Ted a question.
Ask Ted a question.
And then he's gonna ask you a question, and then it's all in the form of questions. You go back and forth.
So Ted, what does your sign say behind you?
How long have you been in business?
20 years. What about you? Oh, is that,
Is that a good one?
Yeah, we'll let it go this time.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Okay.
that's a mulligan.
Let me think here because I'm trying to respond with the question.
Right?
What's your favorite topic?
How does your business work?
What's the best thing you market?
Have you ever been in a lawsuit?
How's your family?
Do you have any dogs?
Do you have any kids?
Do you?
What time is it there?
All right, we'll give Sue a break. Oliver, you want to jump in?
Okay, so well,
Thank you.
none of this has to make sense. It's just
Apparently.
okay.
Yep. Just answering questions.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to at least follow some sort of our business, but anyway, all right, we'll try. So is it still Ted?
I
Yep.
guess you asked me.
All right, Ted, how you doing today?
Where are you located?
Where I am, is it hot here? No.
What time is it there?
Let's see, what time should it be?
How's the weather?
Should it be hot or should it be cold?
Who's the last person you spoke with?
Isn't it you?
What color is your grass?
What color should it be?
Oh, we can go on forever here.
Yeah.
Okay,
So try to change up the first word.
first word.
How long have you lived there?
In Colorado?
Wherever you seem to be.
All right.
In Colorado Springs, Green Mountain Falls, or Woodland Park?
Ted's tired.
All right. Beatrice, are you there? All right, we're gonna give Ted a break as well. Robert and Beatrice, go for it.
Oh, you would do that. Well, how are you today, Robert?
What color is the sky?
What color do you want it to be?
Where are you going?
Would you ask me that question if I had been in the Marines?
Where are you going in that Army Jeep?
What does that have to do with our conversation?
All right, Jeff and Beatrice.
Jeff, did
Why
you
is
do
my-
something nice for your wife on your anniversary?
Why is my foot numb?
Could it possibly be because Catherine stepped on your foot because you didn't do anything nice for her for your anniversary?
Why would you ask me something like that?
Because inquiring minds used to want to know, but I guess they don't anymore, do they?
Not anymore. All right. Todd.
Yeah,
No,
am I out?
go
right.
ahead,
Who am I asking? Jeff?
Jeff.
All right. Jeff, how was your show this week?
Why can't I get a straight answer out of you?
Why am I wearing blue?
Why are you wearing blue?
Why does my foot hurt?
What's on your hat right there?
What do you want it to be?
Why would I care about that?
Why would you care about that?
What in the world are we doing here?
Why am I still talking to you?
How come I can see green grass outside right there, outside my window?
How much is your water bill?
How much was my water bill?
It's,
Waiting.
yeah, right? Question mark. All right, Sue, you want to try? You're on mute.
I was thinking, where are you located?
What was with the, why couldn't you find the mute button there?
Wait, how did Jeff win?
I think it's still Todd.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't lose. All right, have fun.
Question mark, right?
Oh,
All right,
okay.
Sue.
Where are you located, Todd?
Do you like the mountains?
Do you like the ocean?
Is the sky blue?
Is it blue where you are?
Is it not blue where everyone is?
I don't know. Is it?
All right, Wendy and Todd.
So who's your ideal client, Todd?
Does everyone that needs help count?
Do they need legal services?
Doesn't everyone?
Watch the gears turn.
What
it's
is your show? What is your show about?
fun.
What isn't it about?
How many do you have a week?
Are the fireworks on her screen real?
Don't they look fake?
Are there fireworks where you are?
Is it July 4th?
Is Jeff wearing plaid?
Isn't it solid?
Does Beatrice not know how to turn her camera on?
Didn't she say she was having camera issues?
Doesn't that mean she just doesn't want to be seen?
All right, let's go with the two off camera, Beatrice and Oliver.
My name is Bennett and I ain't in it, okay? So there. My camera is not functioning, so there. Todd.
Mine,
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Yeah. I can see your face doing that.
Right?
Hello, Oliver. How are you today?
I am, how should I be feeling right now?
Nice
Well, you
change.
know, oh, see, I'm out. That's it.
Already?
Ted and Robert, or Ted and Oliver.
Ted again?
Where are you located, Oliver?
Well, should it be cloudy here or sunny?
What time is it?
What time was it 24 hours ago? Same time as that.
What are your plans for the weekend?
Aren't I gonna come see you?
Did you have a good Father's Day?
You didn't know I was a father, did you? Or I wasn't a father.
What did you do to celebrate?
Should I be celebrating Father's Day?
Well, where are you located?
I thought I was, okay.
All right. Robert,
Hmm.
Did you celebrate Father's Day, Ted?
Ooh. What time is it?
Wasn't it time for sons to celebrate their fathers?
What day was that?
What day do you want it to be?
What are you doing this weekend?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Where are you going?
Why should I tell you?
Wouldn't you want me to tag along?
Why would I want that?
We could celebrate together.
What do you mean by
Uh,
together?
I don't think mine was a question.
it was not. All right, let's do one more round. Wendy,
Who am I asking, Robert?
Robert,
How was your Father's Day?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Wouldn't I like to know?
What do you want to know?
Did you celebrate with your dad?
What if I did?
Would you guys cook?
Who said anyone cooked?
Okay, what did you play?
Who said we played?
Did you watch TV then?
What would we watch?
Well, wouldn't you watch?
Why would we watch TV?
Did you go outside?
What's outside?
All right, Todd.
Yeah, I'm out.
Robert
right,
has
who-
these 2-word answers. What and a word. When and a word.
Who am I asking?
Robert.
Okay. Robert, did you celebrate Father's Day?
Why do you think I'm a father?
Are you not a father?
Can I be a grandfather without being a father?
Ask an existential question, why don't you?
Does love exist?
What is not in my world?
What is in your world?
What time is it?
Looks like
Where
the-
are you?
Where'd Jeff go?
Where did Jeff go? I went.
Is Jeff still wearing plaid?
Is Jeff looking for Beatrice?
Do you know Beatrice?
Do I know Beatrice? Does anyone know Beatrice?
What do you think my hat says?
What does your hat say?
What hat?
Who's wearing a hat?
Is Jeff still wearing plaid?
I thought he was wearing a hat.
Oh, you're out. All right, Sue. Ask Todd.
It's your turn, Noel.
That wasn't a question. Isn't it
I'm
your
done.
turn, Noel?
I think
There you
Sue's
go.
bowing out.
I should have said, is it your turn, Noel? See, I messed up.
Jeff, you want to jump in?
Where am I jumping?
Todd.
What am I doing?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Wouldn't I like to know?
Was that the end?
Why would that be the end?
Did you ask her a question?
Do you like my glasses?
Do you like my glasses?
Why would I possibly care about your glasses?
Do you like fireworks?
Why would I want to answer such a silly question?
Isn't that the theme of today's show?
There's a theme for today's show?
Who's the host of this?
Host of what?
Are fireworks real?
Man, do you think so?
Well, according to her background, I think so, but yeah.
Did you guys have fun at least?
That's good stuff. I went a
Not
lot
at
further than
all.
I did
No,
on
I hated every moment of that.
What were you saying, Jeff?
I said I think I made it further in that last exchange than I ever did the first time we did it. So that was good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's easier when it's not in person.
No, so Jeff and I and Robert did this on stage at a speaker camp. So getting on stage and having a microphone, but the only rule was you had to ask a question. So, I mean, the idea of just being able to be spontaneous and if you learn much about in comedy, one of the rules that we've heard is that you just say yes. Whatever, when you're doing improv, is you can't shut down the other person or what's going on. It's okay, yep, that's what's going on, and we're going to go this direction. So it's the practice of being spontaneous and going with the flow of whatever's going on. As practice for when you are on stage, things happen. You don't always get to know what's going on. You don't always get the time amount that you were allotted. You don't always get the defined topic that you were planned on. And sometimes things happen. And sometimes your mind says we need to talk about this instead or whatever. But for the practice of being spontaneous and going with the flow of whatever's happening. Any thoughts?
No, it's true. It's asking open-ended questions and not necessarily responding with another question, but if someone's going over here, you got to follow them. I mean, just like as a coach, that's, people got all sorts of crazy goals and ways that they've been going about it. And you got to follow them over there and then gradually try and get them back. But it's a good exercise just to get used to, like you said, being, an amoeba basically, and wherever it goes, you go.
I think this feels like an exercise where you have to obviously think quick on your feet. And so, I mean, as silly as you want to make it, it's like, okay, so I mean, that's kind of like if you're one who tends to be kind of comedic, humorous, then it just, you probably could do very well at, in that regard. So it's just, okay.
And being okay with what comes out. What is said on stage is meant to be said. You may or may not have had it planned, but you need to learn to be okay with whatever is said. That's what was meant to be said. Somebody needed to hear it and go on with it. You can't get frustrated and upset with, oh, that's not what I should have said. Robert, do you have any thoughts?
No, I think the power of spontaneity, right? Obviously, if you have your speech memorized and you're trying to, do it word for word, giving yourself the leeway, like you said, once you've said it, then it's out there. And you can't pout and stomp on stage and say, oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. You've just got to keep going. But the power of yes and both in coaching and in speaking, I think is a very powerful activity. I like it with my grandkids, but it really became powerful when my mom started to have Alzheimer's symptoms and started to tell stories that didn't make sense or weren't historically accurate, or because she wasn't there. But being able to just go with the flow in the conversation and say, well, so tell me more about that. And my dad really struggled because he wanted to be true and he felt like he had to say, well, no, that didn't happen, Mary, that's not true, versus being able to say, you know what, it just doesn't matter and tell me more, right? Because it's not a lie in my mom's head. My mom's not morally choosing to tell a story that's a fib. That's what a lie is. This is my mom speaking her memory in her life, in her head, what her brain is now putting together. And yes, and was very powerful in helping to continue those conversations and be able to have weird conversations with my mom because that's where they went. And so I think yes, and is pretty powerful and fun with the grandkids too, because you can just go on and have, crazy conversations about stuff that doesn't matter.
Well, and some of that story writing, right? With kids' stories or, another story, if you're writing out something and you're just writing a blog or a story, or that's, what you're doing, just go with it. Where is that story going? Where is the thought process taking you? Even in your own journaling, where does that thought go? What could be down the road for you, for your business, for, you know, in your day or your vacation? Let those thoughts flow out as they come. Jeff, do you have any thoughts since you've done this before?
Yeah, I think the funnest part with that experience, well, with both of them, with here or there, was just hearing what other people come like off the cuff with, you know, like everybody has that response that they have like ready all the time, and then everybody kind of stumbles this a certain way, you know. It's like it's just interesting and fun to hear how people mind work, you know. It's kind of, and nothing teaches you that more than putting them on the spot and making them do something when they're not expecting to, and they go, whoa. So yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it is really interesting watching your reactions and watching everybody's faces while they're trying to think and process. Wait, no, I can't say
Yep.
that, or, you know, whatever. And sometimes those off the wall ones, they're like, whoa, where'd that come from?
Well, I
Yep.
think we're taught to answer questions. And so the
Mhm.
biggest temptation is to try to answer the question. And the minute you try to answer the question in this game, you lose because you can't typically answer the question with a question unless you're a teenager, because then they can answer questions with questions.
Well,
My
and
wife is nodding her head. She just walked into the room. She heard that. She's, yep.
I
Todd?
think it's important too, like be it in speaking or coaching, to, like, if you're going someplace just based on what your client is, to have like a go-to or a point of reference that you can kind of track people back into, like, where you need them to go. Like, I'm sure you guys noticed, like, I picked on fireworks and Jeff's plaid when I got stuck with a question, because that was something I could always reference to clear my head for a second. And that's important as a speaker and as a coach, to have some point that you can be like, you can say something or ask something that gets people either back on track in coaching, or in a speech, it gets you out of, you know, you're talking about this over here and your speech is about this, you know?
Yeah, and I think you mentioned a little bit, it's asking questions in general is great coaching. You've got to be able to just ask and let them process and work through the situations going on. So yeah,
Oh,
asking
yeah.
questions in general is a good skill. Anybody else? All right. You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining and playing with us today. Have a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too.